So today's subject is going to be sign distance field fonts, and there's also sign T distance field fonts because it uses all four colors, and that's like another feature. I forget what the feature is, but it's like a better one, something to do with outlines or something. So I got like it kind of to work, except for the atlas. And the atlas that it has, I don't like yet because it kind of just compacts everything, which is kind of bad for if you're selecting stuff out and you expect them to be the same size. So like when you're going into OpenGL, you have this problem where it's like, not that it's not centered right, I don't know, maybe it does work, but I just don't know how to use it. But I just know that I made my cache quads to where everything was separated like by a certain amount, because I expect to have different languages, and usually the other languages, they're not like kind of like English or Latin, or you have these like little commas and stuff, even though they do sometimes too. But I'm just making a lame excuse of why I would like it still to be in a grid format. And yeah, there was some other reason, like the UV maps being kind of like the same for everything, even though they're not, because like the size of I is like less than the size of A or something like that. But the sign distance field, I guess you could do an outline just right inside the shader and other cool stuff. Like it'll look all like glossy, kind of like you would do in Photoshop, except you would render it live. So there's like a lot of advantages where it's like high performance and high quality, versus the other one where it's just like a map on the red channel where the alpha is, and that's it. So it's like it has, and it won't blur like it'll actually have the right edges and stuff, and that's like important for especially like Mandarin type characters. I forget what Mandarin characters are called. They're called something else. They're not called Mandarin. Yeah. Same thing with like the Japanese, 2 different character sets or something. It also has names. Yeah. So the characters have like edges. These edges don't play well with only one channel. And yeah. It's kind of nice to get it to work, but then it opens all these other doors, like getting emoji icons to work,